Hey guys, it is Annette with Annette's Astrology Corner, and this is your daily horoscope and energy reading for Wednesday, July 22nd, 2 days before my birthday. Thank you very much. I'm going to be 4,000 years old. I tell you, getting older sucks, but like, why can't you get hotter older? Like, I don't get it. Like, why does everything have to go south? But anyhow, it doesn't matter. I'm embracing turning 45. But I just noticed that 2 days before, and I'm like, it's getting closer to 1 year older. Anyhow, for some reason, when I looked at today's horoscope and energy reading, I was like, wanting to play that Destiny's Child I'm a Survivor song. No idea why. I don't even remember barely that song. But, you know what speaks to me a lot, and I know this sounds crazy, and probably I am, but music really speaks to me. It gives me a lot of messages. When I go through tough times, I always inevitably will turn on the radio to try to distract my little pea brain. And for most of the times, there's always this song of like, don't yield. There's always a power song. And a lot of times I'll post it on my Facebook just because it's a song that speaks for that energy or that day. Sometimes it's my energy, but for the most part, I feel energy. I would love to do energy readings day by day, because I feel more connected with energy when I first wake up in the morning and take my dog for a walk. It's authentic. And so a lot of times I'll give updated energy on my Facebook, because I post my things on my Facebook, and I'll give it on there. I'll give some little blurb about, hey, this is what I'm feeling. Really feeling Saturn. But today is kind of a hectic day. Now, first of all, the sun moves into Leo today. Now, I personally have been looking forward to this change, and I'm going to tell you why. I don't really like so much energy in one predominant energy, and for the longest time, we have had a lot of energy sitting in Cancer, and it has all been swirling around our home and family and setting up that ideal picture. I think that a lot of us were shocked and surprised by the fact that once we really started analyzing and focusing on this energy, we were shocked to see who we actually wanted to start families with. I saw a lot of dissolutions and surprises, unexpected surprises from people's emotions connected to someone that they thought that they were over in their past. And I saw a lot of people move forward with new people and alleviate people from their past. I saw a lot of that. And so it was just, it was kind of like do or die when it was in Cancer. There was a lot of opposition. It was a really tough new moon. Thankfully, that's all switching out of Cancer and going in to beautiful and glorious Leo. Now, the sun is Leo's ruling planet, so we're going to feel better. We're going to feel authentic to ourselves. We're going to have a stronger ego. We're going to have a stronger sense of identity. We're going to have more convictions about what we want. Now, we do have Venus sitting in Virgo, and so that's going to tie in other people and tie in how we serve other people, tie our authentic self. Now, the beauty of today's energy is, you guys, the sun is going to be all about your heart, all about your passion, all about enthusiasm for living authentically. So it's really going to charge you up. And, you know, I would really say today's a great day to just go sit in the sun and just let it feed you. Let it, it's weird. I don't know if it's just me, But when I see an energy change, actually sitting in the element that it relates to really fills me with the power, even if there's severe opposition in that particular energy. We had a lot of opposition recently, this last week and weekend. Was really, there was a lot of opposition with Cancer energy. I know that when I went and swam in the lake, and then I went paddleboarding in the lake, I know that even though there was extreme opposition, outside forces, there was just all this, really sad energy, reality-based energy, and Saturn-based energy and opposition. I noticed that if I just went to the element that was in opposition, when I went and swam, I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel opposition. I felt peace. So, guys, if I ever tell you that we're going to have like a really intense week or day or whatever, and an energy speaks to you, when I talk to you, if one of these energies speak to you, go in that element and let you get the message that it's trying to say to you. I know that when I was swimming in the water this weekend, I was just overcome by the peace of, now granted, I am a Cancer, well, I'm a Leo on the cusp of Cancer, and I predominantly relate to Cancer energy. Being on that cusp, I have my identity in my cusp, and being in my element, my authentic element, and all the energy being in my element, and just, I don't know, laying back and just, I don't know, I was like swimming and I was floating and it was all around me. It was like only my little head stuck out. Healing power in your element, especially your element, but in the predominant energy's element. So if you feel lost, if something sideswiped you, if something came out of the blue that you just, honey, you didn't expect, and it was Uranian, because Uranus is like a pain in my ass right now. It's like the worst energy out there. It's just a stinker. So if it wants to spice your life up and give you a little wild card in it, go find an energy source that's predominant. So to me, my advice to you is if you start it starts to get a little bit spicy for your taste bud and you're starting to get a little heartburn from it, all the energy that's going on around you, swirling around you, and you're starting to, I don't know, feel not ideal and optimum, go sit in the sun. Just put your face in the sun and just, honest to God, feel energy. It's crazy how beautiful that experience can be for you. This day is a day that I talked about in my monthly, and it's a cardinal cross. And so what is cardinal energy? Let's talk about that. Cardinal energy is action. It's how we take action in our life. So Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn's energy is all in action. So, Capricorn is action in our career, our life path, destiny, our purpose, Aries energy is in the self, us, who we are, what we authentically want, what we selfishly want in a way, how we pursue it, and how we identify with what we want. And then, Libra energy is it's all about taking action, but taking action considering others and balancing and weighing everything and finding a balance in the action. And I really love Libra energy because it's just that proverbial energy that as we move forward and we try to push forward, we've always got to think of, okay, we're trying to move forward. How is that going to impact my family? How is that going to impact my finances? How is that going to impact? It's all partnering energy. So you will be considering your partnerships. And in this case, Libra is sitting in your moon. So it's going to be all about maintaining your emotional well-being, keeping you balanced. What is it going to take to keep you there? And then you have Cancer energy sitting in Mars. and Mars is all about the planet of pursuing and going after, but these are all in opposition and squares. The cardinal cross is it's like you draw a square box, right? Those are all squares. And then you take from one edge of your box, and then you go from one edge of your box, and then you have those energies opposing each other. So the energies that are opposing, now remember what I say about opposing energies. Opposing energies are always opposite energies, like on the opposite side like this. They are trying to meet in the middle. It's encouraging you to pursue things and consider both energies at the same time, which can be frustrating. And so you may find that you feel out of sorts. It doesn't feel smooth, but maybe you meet in the middle that day and you balance it all out. And then the square box part of that one is, so that's Uranus, Pluto, Mars, and Libra energy. They're all squaring off with each other, right? And so today is just a day of reflection. It's a day of what action do I want to take that will meet my emotional well-being? How do I need to pursue something today that meets my emotional well-being, keeps me balanced? What emotionally fills me up that I won't ever feel isn't encouraging, is a, you want this to be a fair energy. You want it to be fair for all. So you're looking at the fairness of, how you feel versus how that person that you're going to pursue, quit it, is going to feel. So you're going to have a day where it's going to be about balancing out all of this energy that's in opposition and squares. This also has to do with your heart and home and family. So we're still not out of the water. Mars is still sitting in Cancer. So when Mars is in Cancer, it's all about pursuing passionately the things in your that make your home and family fulfilled. To me today, you may find that the answer that you're seeking is quite unexpected. The person or the scenario that you see, there might be you may want to appease people because you have this Libra moon, but you may find that authentically, if you were really to pick between all of these energies and what's going on in your life, what you want to pursue, what makes you feel the most alive, and what makes you feel authentic, you may be surprised today on what that really is. And then that could set off all this opposition and squares, because it may be something that you have to work out and find a way to balance out the situation that you've created or that you have within inside yourself. And then you have Pluto in Capricorn. So this is about creating stability. For your authentic self to really shine, there's got to be an element of security for that to happen. And, when you have all this water-based energy, in what, how you, passionately pursue things, it can be very difficult for there to build a strong foundation because you're making a lot of emotion-based, passionate decisions today, or you are thinking about a very big picture about what you want, how you see your future being. As well today, as there is a glorious trine with 3 energies. Now, we've still got Saturn and Mercury and your South Node in Aries. You're still trying to figure out your old wiring. And it's so easy in this energy to get tempted into falling into old patterns and taking the easy way out. And right now, Saturn's not creating a lot of obstacles for you. And so, with Saturn not creating obstacles, it makes it almost tempting to fall into this little trine trap. Now, I love trines. Trines work harmoniously together, and I think there's two vibrations to a trine. But I think there's one really detrimental vibration to a trine that you can get sucked into if you're not careful. For those of you that really want to ascend, with all of this energy so glorious sitting in the South Node, predisposed wiring is going to almost be something that really baits you. And so you may make some choices about your home and family, quite unexpected to you and to others, that may have something to do with you just want to take the easy way out. But we do have this sweet Sun in Leo, all in heart, all in passion, all in what you really, really deep down desire. And remember, when the Sun is in Leo, it is ego-oriented. Your authentic needs is going to be 100% self-oriented. And so you are going to be thinking, you want to shine in this choice that you're making. You want it to be something that progresses your life. And I know that there is something that you're thinking. I know it's past related. And I know that there's somebody that you relate to so well that just makes you want to shine. Not fall back into old patterns, not fall back into previous demons of yours. Something that makes you want to be a better person, or makes you want... I just see there's like a message in this week about moving forward. It also could be a creative endeavor. You also could feel very deeply passionate about something that you are creating. A song, album, music, art. And there may be a need with all of this energy to take action and forget about your fear about it not paying off, and forget about your fear of exposing your art. Art is very vulnerable, and on any level. I know this because, I am an artist, and it's something that comes from the inside. And so I love artists because they're so beautiful when they create, because I see it's their soul that's creating. It's their authentic self. It's not, it's not just a fly by the seat of your pants kind of creation thing. It's like these people are creating. You are seeing their insides when you look at somebody's art. It's such a thing to be appreciated if you're a sap like me who appreciates art to that degree. I'm really excited about the Sun moving into Leo. It's a great energy. It's fantastic to really, really tune into. Saturn's not creating obstacles again today. So that's always a good energy to really enjoy, because when Saturn's not creating obstacles, good God, karma's not kicking our butt. And, we need a little downtime. We need to digest last week, I think. We need to digest, even if it was a fantastic week and we had such a great week that we are just in the middle of something big, it's still a week to digest. It's still a week that Saturn isn't opposing for a reason. It's an encouraging week. There's a lot of powerful energy in this week. I look forward to talking to you guys again tomorrow.